Okay. The third feature is about the x-intercepts. Okay, to find the x-intercepts, you put y to be 0, and then you'll get a simple quadratic equation, and then you just solve the equation. But there will be different cases. It depends on whether delta is larger than 0, equal to 0, or less than 0. Okay, and then you will have two different x-intercepts, or just one x-intercept, or no x-intercept. Okay. And so these three features will be from the general form, that is the ABC form. But there are two more features, which is about the vertex and axis of symmetry, or maximum minimum value. Okay, and that is from the AHK form. AHK form. So you need to do the method of completing square to change the equation from ABC form to the AHK form. I just want to write one more time to you. The ABC form is like this: y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so this is what I call the ABC form. And then you need to do the method of completing square to change it to be the AHK form. AHK form is like this. Okay, where h and k will be the x and y coordinates of the vertex of the graph. Okay, and then when you have the h value and k value, you can find every other thing else. Okay, just like what you did in this graph. Today, I would like to talk about some questions. Okay, some questions from the textbook, and all of them are about the graphs of quadratic function and some extension. Okay, some relevant information. Okay, so normally the question will ask you to find some area on the graph related to the graph of quadratic function. 嗱，今日要講嘅咧就係咧，即係主就係呢紮題目噶啦，基本上。咁呢紮題目咧就係全部都係關於個 quadratic function 嘅 graph。不過咧就唔單止淨係揾呢幾個 feature， 通常就會擸埋啲面積嗰啲三角形面積啊、四邊形面積啊呢啲咁嘅嘢咧，去到問你嘅，去到考你嘅。OK， 咁通常你要做嘅咧，即係就要揾下啲 x-intercept 啊、y-intercept 啊，揾下啲如果係有一個 point 係 lying on the curve 嘅話咧，咁你就可以塞落去塞個 coordinates of the point into the equation of the curve 咁樣樣啦。OK， 咁基本上就係呢啲噶啦。咁另外我仲想講俾你聽咧，我哋仲有兩種題目係未講嘅。OK， 想俾個預告你嘅啫。有兩種題目，第一種咧係書有嘅，係我未講嘅，就係文字題或者係應用題啦。OK，so there are two types of question related to the graph of quadratic function where I haven't covered yet. The first type is in the textbook. It is the application problems. Okay, application problems of the graph of quadratic functions. And then the second type is that I cannot find some challenging problems in the textbook. Okay, but it will normally appear in DSE questions, multiple choice question. OK， 第二種咧就係呢本 textbook 咧，好似冇乜係比較即係真係有難度嘅呢一種題目，就係關於咧即係一個 quadratic function 嘅 graph， 然之後咧佢冇數字俾你，俾啲 ABC 你，然之後叫你 determine 究竟 A 大過0啊、B 細過0啊、C 大過0啊呢啲咁嘅嘢嘅。OK， 咁但係呢一隻咧書好似冇乜咁嘅題目，但係 DSE 咧經常都會出嘅。即係差唔多年年都有出嘅喺 MC 裏邊嘅 ，OK， 識做熟咗一啲都唔難，一啲都唔難。但係如果你未見過、未操過嘅話咧，咁就可能會花你好多時間嘅 ，OK。咁我想講俾你聽就係我仲有呢兩種題目咧係未講嘅喺呢一課裏邊啊 ，OK。咁但係今日咧我主要就係想講呢一紮題目啦 ，OK。So please remember to log in the Math app web system and then go to the classwork on today, the 4th of December. Okay, and so there will be 8 questions today. Okay, and I would like to do the first one with you together, and then leave some times with you to do the remaining 7 questions. Okay, and then I will discuss all the problems with you together at the end of this lesson. Okay, so the first one, question number 22. Let me see. Number 22. 好，大家都 log in 落去啦 ，log in 入去啦，咁啊揾翻今日嘅 classwork 啦。OK。Question number 22. 放大啲先啦。OK。好嗱，今日講嗰啲咧，基本上全部都係關於 graphs 嘅。OK，咁啊，有陣時會係 x、y intercept 啦，有陣時會係vertex 啊各樣嘢咁樣啦。咁我哋就靈活運用咯噃。Okay, 22. In the figure, P is the vertex of the graph of the function y equals 2 times x minus a bracket square plus b. Find the values of a, b, and c. Can you see that y equals, y equals 2 times x minus a square plus b is already in the AHK form. AHK form. Okay? So we can actually see the h value and the k value directly. Okay? So in this case, the k is the constant term outside the bracket. That is the b. And then the h term, h value will be when you put x minus a equals 0, then you calculate the value of x, and x is equal to a, then our h value will be equal to a. Okay? Which means that the coordinates of the vertex is equal to a and b. Okay, so that is the h value and the k value. Okay? 好啦，嗱又係啦，我哋成日都係咁樣嘅，有 graph 有 equation。我哋喺 equation 裏邊揾到一啲資料出嚟先，然之後喺 graph 裏邊咧，亦都揾一啲資料出嚟，揾相關嘅資料。Okay? Can you see that? So we have found the coordinates of the vertex to be a and b. Then from the graph, we know that we have the point P to be the vertex. Okay? So this point P is the vertex. And can you write down the coordinates of the point P here? The x coordinate is equal to 3. And then the y coordinate is equal to c. Can you see this? Okay. So from the graph, the vertex is 3c. And from our equation, the vertex is AB. So we can say that A is equal to 3 directly. It's okay? 咁我哋即刻揾到咧個 A 咧就等於3啦。仲有喎 ，and B should be equal to C. Okay? Because they are representing the same point. Okay? The y coordinates of the same point must be equal. Okay? One of them is B, the other is C, so B should be equal to C. Okay? But we do not know one of them, so we do not know the other. We need to calculate the other. Okay? So now we have A equals 3, and then y will be equal to 2 times x minus 3 square plus b. 咁我通常咧揾到一個未知數嘅話咧，又未揾到其他嘅話咧，我就會寫翻一次條式出嚟先。So what other information do we have from the graph or from the question? Is that there is a point 0, 22. 0, 22 is a point on the graph. Okay, well actually this is the y-intercept. Okay, but we just see this as a point on the graph. If it is a point on the graph, then we can substitute the coordinates of the points into the equation of the graph. Okay, so we are going to put 0, 22 into the equation. Okay, so 22 is equal to 2 times, yes, 0 minus 3 bracket square plus b. Okay, and then 22 is equal to 2 times 9, that is 18 plus b. And then we can find the value of b directly. B is equal to 4. If b is equal to 4, because B and C are equal to each other. So we can conclude that C is also equal to 4. Okay, so that is part A. We have already found the values of A, B, and C. Okay, this is part A. Let me copy here. And then part B. So write down the minimum value of the function. Oh, that is very easy. The minimum value of the function will be just the k value. Okay, and the k value, in this case, our k value is equal to b, but we have already found the value of b to be 4. So we just write down, therefore the minimum value is 4. That is like this. Is that okay? 得，佢叫你 write down 即係唔使寫 step 啊，冇需要寫 step 嘅 write down 嘅話，咁不過當然我哋要知道點樣嚟啦。OK。All right. So if you are okay, so please remember to write down the solution in your class workbook and then upload to the MathApp web system. Okay. Because I need this to be your evidence of the presence. Okay. So now I would like to give you some time to do the remaining questions. Let's do this. Question number 33 of exercise 5 boy. And then go to supplementary exercise 5. Do question number 25, 29, 30, 35, and 47. Okay. So all of them are just like this, but some of them will be slightly more tricky. Okay. But I'm sure that you are able to do all of them. Okay. Because actually, if you just understand the concepts here, you are able to do all of them. Okay. I would like to give you 20 minutes to do this. Okay. So now it is 2:15. And then I'm going to start talking about this at 2:35. 好，請你而家咧做一做，然之後 upload 上去嗰個 MathApp 嗰度啊。咁跟住我會逐題同你對嘅。
老師可唔可以上一上翻去22條嗰度嘅 solution？
好啊，
唔該。
得唔得？
Sir，
係，
可唔可以講下 supplementary exercise 嘅25啊？唔該。
睇先啊。A part 計唔計到？係咪 A part 計唔到啊？應該
A part 唔係咁順利啦，因為我冇熟 ABC 啊。
嗱，你其實咧25題係冇嘢喎，因為咧你齋睇佢題目，佢咪 given 咗咧有3個 points 係喺個 curve 上邊㗎。簡單嚟講，你就逐個塞入去咧，就計到晒㗎啦。
哦，係喎。
OK，不過咧
，thank you。
你小心啲，睇下塞邊一個 point 先。應該塞某一個 point 就會即刻計到一個未知數，塞第二個 point 就會即刻計到你個未知數，唔使話 set 1式、2式、3式咁樣嗰啲嘅。OK，你揀啱個次序塞入去嘅話咧，就可以即刻塞一條，即係塞一個 point 就計到一個未知數咁樣噶啦。OK， 好，試下再。
唔該。
OK。唔係應該都要 set 1式、2式嘅，不過就唔使3式。OK。 OK，好嗱，我講一講先啊，嗰兩條即係 exercise 5 boy 嗰兩條先 ，OK。咁咧，我見到有好多同學咧都做到嘅，咁但係咧交咗上嚟嘅同學咧，大約有一半咧，中間有一啲嘅 concept 係錯咗嘅。雖然你計到嗰個答案啊，計到啱嘅答案，咁但係咧，即係應該係即係最後嘅 part 計 area 嘅時候咧，有一個位係即係個 concept 係錯咗㗎啊，咁啊要留意啦。Okay, so question number 23. In the figure, the graph of the function y equals x minus 1 square minus 2 cuts the y-axis at the point B. So that is the y-intercept. And then the graph cuts its axis of symmetry at the point C. The axis of symmetry cuts the x-axis at the point A. 好啦，嗰個 graph 嗰條對稱軸係相交於 C 點，咁個 C 點係咪就係個 vertex 嚟㗎 ？OK， 即係對稱軸啊 ，cut 喺個 graph 上面嗰拋物線上面嗰點咧，就係個 vertex 嚟㗎啦。所以咧，我哋嗰個 point C，the coordinates of the point C will be the h value and the k value. Okay, and now the equation is already in the AHK form. Okay, k is -2 and then h is +1, right? So the coordinates of point C will be just 1 and -2. Okay, so that is part A. 唔使拆任何嘢㗎，呢度直接可以睇到嘅。OK， 好啦 ，Part B。Find the area of triangle ABC. If we want to find the area of a triangle, we're going to use the formula of half times base times height, okay? But what should be the base and what should be the height here? I'm going to use, let me see. I'm going to use AC as the base. Okay, so AC, AC as the base. Okay. This one. And then we're going to draw a line from B which is perpendicular to AC. Like this. 嗱，呢度小心啲啦。我話咧有一堂咧留意喎，有一堂咧 concept 錯咗就係呢一度。OK， 睇一睇自己呢個 point D 唔一定係 AC 嘅 midpoint 嚟嘅。OK， 如果你寫咗個 point D 係 the midpoint of AC 嘅話咧，你係會被扣分嘅呢度，得唔得 ？OK， 嗱，因為咧呢一題咧好似咁啱個 point D 就係個 midpoint of AC， 但係下一題咧同一個題目嘅話咧，同一類題目嘅話咧就唔係噶啦，而佢唔一定係嘅，但係佢一定要係啲咩嚟嘅咧？佢一定要係個 perpendicular from point B to AC. Okay, that is BD must be perpendicular to AC because that is the definition of the height of a triangle. The height of a triangle must be perpendicular to the base of the triangle. Okay, if we choose AC to be the base of the triangle, then BD should be perpendicular to the base AC. OK， 就係咁樣。你記住啦，即係你而家要寫嘅話咧，我哋就會話 let BD to be perpendicular to AC 咁樣。But if you want to find the area of the triangle, then we need to find the height and the base. Okay, the height and the base. So the base is AC, and we have to find the coordinates of A. Because A is on the x-axis, which means that the y coordinates of A should be 0. Okay, and then we have found C to be 1 and -2, right? 1 and -2. And point A is vertically above point C, which means that they will have the same x coordinate to be 1, and then the y coordinate to be 0. Okay, so this is a 1. Okay, so point A should be 1, 0. Okay, and then the length of AC will be equal to 0 minus -2. 0 minus -2. So that is equal to 2. That is the base of the area, so the base of the triangle ABC. Okay, and then I want to find the height BD, but I need to know the coordinates of B first. Do we? 嗱，其實呢度咧根本就唔需要揾 B 嘅坐標，亦都唔需要揾 D 嘅坐標嘅。OK，Boy dot 嘅長度 ，the height is boy dot. But the length of boy dot should be exactly the same as the length of OA. Can you see this? OA. And OA will be just 1 minus 0 because the coordinates of O is 0, 0. Okay, 1 minus 0. That is equal to 1. Okay, so the area of triangle ABC is equal to half times base, that is AC, times the height BD. So that is 1/2 times 2 times 1. That is equal to 1. OK， 得唔得？所以連個 point B 嘅坐標都唔使揾嘅 ，point D 嘅坐標都唔使揾嘅，因為咧 boy dot 係同 OA 嘅長度係一樣嘅，係嘛？佢哋都係 horizontal。OK， 佢都係頂住咗呢條 vertical 嘅 y-axis 啦。同埋另外一條 vertical 嘅 AC， 所以咧 由於兩條線都係 vertical 係平衡嘅，咁所以咧我哋任意喺任何一個位嗰度畫一條打橫畫一條嘅話咧，都應該係相同咁長嘅。OK， 得唔得？個 concept 就係咁啦。So we have found the area of triangle ABC. Okay, so let me paste it here. 好，得唔得？Do you have problems for question number 23? Any step you need me to talk about in detail? 記住頭先我所講啊，因為我見到都有好幾位同學咧係話咗個 point D 咧就係AC 嘅 midpoint 嚟嘅 ，OK？ 咁呢度咧係將會扣分㗎，咁你自己改翻去先啦。OK, next one.
老師，
係 sorry。
你講先啦，如果你講先。
我講下一題咯喎，係嘛？
講先啦。
我講埋下一題先啦，好嘛？OK, next one. Number 20. Sorry, 33. 33. OK 睇到喎，嗱呢度都係一樣啊 ，OK， 即係就喺揾 area 嘅時候咧，跟住我哋並唔係揾 A、B 嘅 midpoint 嘅 ，OK， 咁都係自己留意一下先啊。好，in a figure, the graph of the function y equals negative x squared plus 10x plus k cuts the x-axis at point A and point B, and then C is the vertex of the graph, and the maximum value of the function is 36. So find the value of k. 好啦，我哋有啲咩資料咧？嗱 ，y 等於 negative x squared plus 10x plus k 就係基本嘅嘢啦。但係有啲咩資訊喺度咧？就係 the maximum value is 36. Okay, and then we are going to use this maximum value to set up an equation involving the unknown k, and then we can use that equation to solve for the unknown k. Okay, so in part A, in order to find the maximum value ourselves, we need to do the method of completing square. Okay, because the equation now is in the ABC form, and then we need to change it to be the AHK form. So take out the A, that is -1, and then minus 10x plus k, and then write the things inside the bracket to be x squared minus 2xy, and this time y is equal to 5, right? And then plus k, and then add an extra term, x squared minus 2xy, and then plus y squared minus y squared, okay, and then plus k, and then the first three term inside the bracket will form a perfect square, x minus y squared, okay, and then minus 25 plus k, and multiply the -1 back to the square bracket, becomes -1 times x minus 5 squared plus 25 plus k. Okay, now 好嗱呢度咧留意一樣嘢，我哋成日都會寫個 k value 係啲乜嘢係咪？不過今次一個 k 呢個英文字母咧就俾人用咗喎，我哋唔好寫 k 等於25加 k 咁樣，呢要小心啲。頭先我都見到有1、2位同學咧係寫咗咁樣嘅，咁嘅時候咧其實就唔 make sense 啦，因為咧個細加 k 俾人用咗，我哋就唔能夠寫個 k 啦。你最多都係寫大階 K 咁樣 ，OK？ 嗱有陣時即係一般情況，我哋用細階啦。如果個細階俾人用咗嘅話咧，我用大階，我哋都知道會係啲咩嚟嘅，知道都講緊，即係都會知道講緊啲咩㗎啦，得唔得 ？OK？ and then H value is equal to 5。如果個 K 你用咗大階 K 嘅話，個 H 就用翻大階 H 咁樣，得唔得 ？OK？ 咁即係有少少靈活變通啊呢度啊 ，OK？ 好啦，跟住咧。佢而家話俾你聽個 maximum value is equal to 36. But you remember that the maximum value will be the k value, right? Therefore, I need to put my k value to be equal to 36. Okay? So we can find the value of k to be 11. And that is how we can do part A. Okay? So let me copy this into here. Part A will be like this. And then part B, we are going to find the coordinates of point C. But point C is the vertex of the graph. Okay, point C is the vertex, which means that the coordinates of C will be just the H and K value. The H value is 5, we have found, and then the K value is 25 plus k or 36. So we are ready to write down the answer. The coordinates of C is just h and k. Okay, just write down the answer will be okay. Get it? And then part C, find the area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC. And we need to find, well, again, this is a triangle. We need to find the base of the triangle and then the height of the triangle. And then use the formula 1/2 times base times height. So which one is the base? It is so obvious that AB will be the base. And then we are going to drop a perpendicular line from C. This is a straight line, okay? Imagine that this is a straight line. CD will be the height, okay? So point A and point B, what are the roles of point A and point B? The graph of the function cuts the x-axis at A and B, which means that A and B will be the x-intercepts of the graph. To find the x-intercepts, we need to put y equals 0, okay? So in part C, first, because we have found the value of k, so I just write down the complete information of the function first. And then in order to find the x-intercept, we need to put y equals 0 into this function. So 0 is equal to negative x squared plus 10x plus 11. And then it is a simple quadratic equation, and you may use your program 1 to help you to find the answer. So x is equal to -1 or x is equal to 11. Yes. Okay. Therefore, the coordinates of A is on the left. Okay. So A will take the smaller x-intercept, and then B will be 11, 0. Okay, which means that the distance, the length of AB will be 11 minus -1, which is equal to 12. Okay, still following? This is the base. And then the height. So let me move it here. The height, CD. Well, actually, we do not need to find D, because we have already found the coordinates of point C. Okay, the coordinates of point C will be 5, 36. Can I put it here? Okay, C is 5, 36. And then point D. No. And then point D is vertically below point C and on the x-axis. Okay, which means that point D will have the same x coordinate with point C, that is 5. And then because D is on the x-axis, so the y coordinate will be equal to 0. Okay, so the length of CD will be just 36 minus 0, up minus down. Okay, so that is 36. And now we have the length of AB and the length of CD, so we can calculate the area of triangle ABC. Okay, the area of triangle ABC will be 1/2 times base times height. Okay, so that should be equal to 216. So that is the answer of part C. Is that okay?得唔得呢度？好，呢兩題有冇問題？呢兩題，希望大家都做到啊！呢啲咧通常就係啲考試嘅題目嚟㗎啦，得唔得？ OK，
老師，
係
你係咪講完㗎？如果係嘅話，我就
你問啦，你問下先。
我想講咧，因為我交咗29B 啦，但係我想問係個咁樣計嘅話，會唔會冇分嘅？因為我係直接計 P 嗰個咩咯，但係我冇再畫多一個點去整個係啫。
冇問題。睇先啊，唔使畫多個點去整個 height 嘅，得㗎咁樣。
好啊，同埋我想問下30B 點樣做 ？Thank you。
30B。30
30B。
30 boy。
係。
揾到個 A 啊？
就係唔知點樣揾個 A。
好咯，唔知解4/3啦，計咗。
咁跟住，如果 A 大過0，咪 upward 咯。A 細過0。
係啊，跟住。
係嘛？
但係如果直接塞翻 A 落去嘅話，個答案就唔啱咯。即係如果 pass C 嘅話，你塞翻 A 落去噶嘛。
哦，你計到 A 係幾多話
4/3我都覺得好唔合理。
等我睇睇先啊，等睇睇先。
應該唔合。
先啊。我計到係4/3好似。
跟住可能再塞翻落去嘅時候就計唔到個。
就計唔到 C part 嗰個 model answer 啊嘛，係嘛應該？
係啊。
嗱應該冇錯嘅，即係4/3。咁可能咧 C part 嗰個 model answer 係錯咗，佢係咪11啊？好似個 model answer。
係啊，佢係寫11啊。
睇先啊。
喂，有陣知，你可唔可以 send 點樣計4/3俾我啊？WhatsApp。
好啊，等一陣。唔係啊，老 Sir 其實冇可能係11咯。因為佢條題目佢俾咗你，如果 x coordinate 係4啊，y coordinate 會係11啊嘛。
係啊。
所以其實係冇可能 y intercept 係11，係咪啊？
應該就唔係11嚟㗎啦，應該係佢錯㗎啦呢度。
咁個答案應該係呢個。
睇先嚇。
答案應該係呢個
7/3。唔係，sorry，7/3。唔係，等先 ，sorry 啊。
1 and 2/3。
唔係喎，係11啊，係啱啊 ，sorry， 係啱啊。
計11。
啱係11，係11，啱嘅，係。你諗清楚。嗱，個 y intercept 並唔係等於 k 啊。諗下係咪？
即係計完 k 之後，再將 x 等於0。
係啦。
明白，唔該。Thank you。
好。Okay, next one. 25. 你線聲得唔得啊？頭先，而家。
呢家試緊，再唔得嘅話就同你講。
得 ，OK。
Thank you。
Okay, 25. So in the figure, the graph of the function y equals ax squared plus bx plus c cuts the x-axis at point A and the origin. It passes through the point P, 1 and -18. So find the values of A, B and C. 我哋有3個未知數係咪？ 3個未知數嘅話咧，咁我就需要有3條式㗎啦，3個資料啊應該話 ，OK？ 咁而家咧其實就係有3個資料，有 point A is on the graph，point O the origin is also on the graph，and then point P is also on the graph. So we may put the coordinates of the point into the equation of the graph. 咁我頭先就話啦 ，put 邊個先好啲咧？咁咧，我哋會 put 啲多零嘅數字嘅 point 入去先嘅，因為咧越多零嘅話咧，我哋就會越整走啲 unknowns， 即係整得走多啲 unknowns 嘅話咧，留翻低喺條 equation 要計嘅話咧嘅 unknown 咧就會少啲啦，就會對我哋有利啲啦。OK， 咁而家咧有 point A、point P 同埋 point O 都係喺個 curve 上邊嘅。咁我哋梗係 put 個 point O 入去先啦，因為 point O 嘅坐標就係000嘛，係嘛 ？OK，so in part A we will put 0, 0 into the equation. Okay, so 0 is equal to A times 0 squared plus B times 0 plus C, and then we can calculate the value of C to be 0 directly. Okay, and then the equation becomes ax squared plus bx. Okay, there is no more C, in fact. Okay, and then we need to put the second point, -8, 0, into our equation. 0 is equal to A times -8 squared plus B times -8. Okay, so that is 64A minus 8B. 咁又係，我希望大家有一個清 common factor 嘅習慣。64 and 8 have a common factor which can be cancelled。咁呢個咧，今次係有左手邊有右手邊喎，係嘛？左手邊係0嚟嘅喎，係嘛？所以咧可以約走 common factor， 唔單止係抽出 common factor， 仲要係約走 common factor。Okay, so divide the whole equation by 8. It becomes 8A minus 1B. And then B will be equal to 8A. I call this equation 1. OK， 去到 B 等於 8A 咧，冇得再化簡啦，你就 save 低佢變成一式。咁有得一式嘅話咧，即係要有埋二式咯。二式喺邊度嚟嘅咧？就係剩翻嗰個 point 塞入去啦。So we need to put the coordinates of point P into our equation. Okay, so put 1 and -18 into the equation, which equation is y equals ax squared plus bx. So -18 is equal to ax squared plus bx. Okay, and this is -18 equals a plus b, and then we call this equation 2. So we have equation 1, equation 2, and in equation 1, B is already the subject of the equation. So we can directly substitute equation 1 into equation 2. Okay, so -18 is equal to A plus 8A. So -18 is equal to 9A, which means that A should be equal to -2. Okay, if A is -2, then B will be equal to 8 times A, and B should be -16. Okay, and that is how we can find the values of A, B, and C. 得唔得？好，咁我黐翻過嚟先。This is part A. And part B, find the equation of the axis of symmetry of the graph. Axis of symmetry 係屬於 AHK format 嘅，係嘛？咁我哋而家咧只係得 ABC form 嘅啫，咁我哋要轉啦，係嘛？不過我哋寫翻一次咧呢個 ABC form， 因為 ABC 已經揾齊㗎啦 ，OK？ 所以咧我哋 y is equal to ax squared, that is -2x squared plus bx, that is -16x plus c, but the c is equal to 0, so we do not need the c here. Okay, and then it is equal to -2, so take out the a, x squared plus 8x. Okay, and then -2 x squared plus 2xy, and y is 4, and then if you add an extra term, 2xy plus y squared minus y squared. Okay. And then -2, the first three term becomes a perfect square, x plus y squared minus 16. And then multiply the -2 like this. Okay, so the k value is equal to 32. And then the h value is equal to -4, right? And the question asks you to find the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry is the vertical straight line. Okay, vertical straight line, the middle line of the graph of the function. And it is a vertical straight line, and the equation is always in the form of x equals number. Okay, so the axis of symmetry is x equals number, and the number will be the h number, that is -4 in this case. Okay, so this is the axis of symmetry, x equals -4. That is the answer of part B. Is that okay? And then part C, if V is the vertex of the graph, find the area of triangle VAO. VAO， 好啦，我試下畫出嚟先啊。Okay, so this is point V. And V is the vertex. And actually we are ready to find the coordinates of the vertex because we have the h value and the k value, right? Okay, so just write down the coordinates of the vertex first. So in part C, the vertex is equal to the hk value, and we have found this to be -4 and 32. So -4 and 32. Okay, and then so that is V. V is the vertex. Okay, and to find the area of triangle VAO, we need the base and the height, and the base should be AO. Okay, so AO is equal to, because it is horizontal straight line, and then we just need to calculate the difference between the x coordinates will be the length of AO. Okay, and then we use the x coordinates on the right minus the x coordinates on the left. That should be 0 minus and -8. That should be 8. So this is the length of the base. And then for the height, the concept is actually dropping a vertical straight line from point V, which is perpendicular to AO. Okay, like this. 咁但係又係啦，我哋使唔使真係計一計呢一點係幾多咧？咁樣咁但係記住喎，你唔好當佢係 midpoint 喎，因為咧 V 就係-4 32， so -4 and 32。Okay, and then this point， 不過呢個咧又係咁啱咧，又係 midpoint 嚟嘅。OK， 呢個 point 就係-4 and 0 because it's vertically below the point V. Okay, so they will share the same x coordinates. But what we really need to do is to find the height. Okay, it should be 32 minus 0. So let me call this point W. Okay, so VW is equal to 32 minus 0. That is 32, which is the height of the triangle. Okay, and then therefore we can find the area of triangle VAO will be just equal to 1/2 times the base is AO times the height VW. Okay, so that is 1/2 times 8 times 32. That should be equal to 128. Okay, so that is the answer of part C.得唔得呢度？
老 Sir，我想問下第47波應該點做啊？
47 point 係嘛？
係啊，跟住即係 A 嗰度我已經做到啦，即係揾翻做咗呢個 completing square root 之後，就唔知點樣可以濕咗個 x 同 y 落去。
係，睇先
就有 k 應該揾唔到。
望望先啊，OK，嗱呢度咧，你要用到嗰個2:5嘅喎。我開幅圖出嚟俾你睇先嚇。
哦，係唔係呢個？
你睇到我幅圖㗎而家，其實睇下先啦。
睇到。
嗱呢度咧，我哋要用到個 similar triangles 嘅。邊個 similar triangles 咧？呢度呢幅圖應該得一對 similar triangles 嘅啫。咁你自己陣間揾一揾啊，我講俾你聽先啊。OK，similar triangles。咁跟住咧，就由於嗰一對嘅 similar triangles 牽涉到 OS 同埋 SP 嘅，咁我哋就會揾到咧 OQ 比 RP 都會係等於2:5嘅。OQ 比 RP 都會係2:5嘅。OK， 咁簡單嚟我講白啲啦，即係咧 triangle SOQ 同埋 triangle SRP 會係一對 similar triangles 嚟嘅。OK， 咁呢個我哋可能要正一正，應該好簡單嘅啫 ，AAA 嚟嘅啫。由於佢哋 similar triangles 係啦 ，similar triangles 啦，咁佢哋嘅 corresponding size 就會係 in proportion 嘅。OK， 咁所以 OS 比 SP 係2:5嘅話咧 ，OQ 比 RP 都會係2:5。但係咧 ，RP
我明白啦。
明白啦嘛 ？RP 其實就係個 maximum value of the function 係嘛？即係個 key value。然之後咧 ，OQ 係咩嚟㗎？你講俾我聽。
個 y-intercept。
冇錯啦。OK， 咁我哋咧就可以 set 一條 equation， 然之後咧全部都係 involve k 呢個 unknowns 嘅。咁跟住我哋就可以 solve 到個 k 出嚟㗎啦。get 唔 get？
明白。
OK，
明白。
好。OK。好嗱，剩翻少少時間，咁咧我留翻下一堂先講啦呢度。咁咧下一堂咧，咁我都會希望可以講埋剩翻嗰幾題嘅，因為呢幾題咧，即係正如頭先第47題咁樣咧，都好值得大家去諗一諗嘅。OK 嗱，一啲都唔簡單㗎呢幾條題目，千祈唔好覺得自己係即係會一諗就諗到。OK， 一定要花少少時間慢慢去諗一諗。OK， 咁啊盡量即係。唔單止47，頭先剩翻嗰幾題咧都會係嘅。咁你可以咧，即係趁呢幾日咧，去到諗一諗先。咁我下個禮拜一咧，花多一堂時間去到講埋剩翻呢幾題。OK。咁我哋應該其實本身應該搭3落堂嘅。咁但係而家我哋有幾分鐘啦。咁啊我就喺呢度落堂啦。咁如果有問題嘅可以留低繼續問。如果冇問題嘅話咧，咁我今日到呢度為止啦。下個禮拜再見，拜拜。
嗰時我媽講多次，啱啱 B 嗰度，我 prove 咗佢係 AAA，其實我直接寫呢個 similar triangle 係 AAA 都得個可，
都得嘅，
即係唔使
係啦，冇錯。呢啲咁嘅題目咧，如果佢唔係叫你 prove 嘢嘅話咧，你就可以，如果你即係心裏邊都肯定佢係 similar triangle 嘅話咧，你可以直接寫triangle 乜乜乜 is similar to triangle 乜乜乜，跟住括住 AAA 咁就得啦，唔使真係寫個 proof 出嚟嘅，除非佢真係叫你 proof 得唔得？
明白，跟住我應該點咧？
睇先嚇，
即係我啱啱講乜嘢啦？但係我又
得。好啦，嗱，跟住咧，頭先咪話triangle SOQ 係 similar triangle SRP 嘅。
嗯哼。
好啦，我呢度咁樣寫出嚟啊，咁樣寫出嚟嗰啲嘅 triangle SOQ is similar to triangle SPR 應該係啊 SPR。OK， 咁呢個係 A 啦。好啦，咁如果係咁嘅話咧，我哋會點樣咧？我哋會攞3條邊，即係 SO over SP corresponding size 做3個分數，跟住 OQ over PR， 跟住 SQ over SR， 3個咧都係咁樣嘅 corresponding size similar triangles， 記唔記得有呢樣嘢嘅？
記得。
OK， 好啦，嗱，跟住咧，嗱，你見唔見到咧？題目俾我哋嘅係 OS 比 SP 係2比5啊。OS 比 SP 咪就係我第一個分數咯。OK， 我哋唔係知道，我哋唔需要揾，或者我哋揾唔到 SO 係幾多，同埋 SP 係幾多。但係佢哋做一個比例或者做一個分數嘅時候，幾比幾嘅時候，我哋就知道佢係2比5啦。OK， 等於 OQ over PR 亦都等於 SQ over SR 咁樣。OK， 但係今次咧，我哋唔需要揾晒另外嗰兩個嘅，我哋淨係知道咧邊個咧？睇先嚇，係 OQ。
我 get 到啦。
get 到啦係嘛 ？OK，
係啊。
呢一個係唔需要嘅，得唔得 ？OK， 得啦。咁 OQ 就係個 y-intercept 啦，跟住 PR 就係個 maximum value of the function 啦。OK， 得唔得？
考咪先。有
啲個 y-intercept 點樣揾翻嚟啊
？y-intercept 係點啊？咪 put x 等於0咯。
係喎。
啊。
係 x 等於0之後。即
係咧嗱。
咁咪好長咯。
好長，關住 K 咯。咁即係 OQ 係咪等於 K 啊？應該。
點解啊？
因為 OQ 嗱 Q 係咪即係 point Q 嘅坐標係咪就係 0K？ 記唔記得？
哦，我明啦。
咁點解我做完 completing square root 之後，我 put x 等於0嘅時候，但係 y 唔係等於 k 嘅？係
啦，嗱呢個咧其實我係想，我陣間即係我下一次我想講嘅，你小心啲喎，因為咧我睇清楚，呢一個如果我 put x 等於0嘅時候，咁個 y 就係等於 c 啦，係嘛？呢個 c 咧直接就係個 y-intercept 嚟嘅，但係睇清楚啦，如果我哋喺個 AHK form 嘅時候，我哋 put 即係呢個 form 嘅 constant term 其實唔係 k 嚟㗎，因為咧呢個咧 h 咧佢拆咗個二次方之後咧，係咪仲係佢係成為個最終嘅 constant term 嘅一部分嚟㗎？即係有個 AH 二次喺度嚟㗎，所以咧當你 put 個 x 等於0嘅時候咧，個 y 並唔係等於個 k 咁簡單嘅呢度。得唔得？你變咗 AHK form 嘅時候，就唔係揾 y-intercept 就唔係個 k 嚟㗎啦。呢個小心啲喎，呢個好容易錯㗎，好容易一唔為意就以為係個 k 嚟㗎。
咪住先。
你
俾2分鐘。我試下，因為咧我計到 y 等於，咪先。 Y 唔係 Oh no！Y 唔係等於 K 啊嗬
？Y 唔係等於 K 啊？你係當咗 Y intercept 係 K 啦，係嘛？
我係咪我係當
你當咗
Y 等於 K， 即係對 OQ 係等於 K 咯。
係
啱噶嘛呢度
？OQ 係等於 K 啊 ？OQ。
咁就啱。
OQ 係等於 K。
做咩啦？
係啦，唔係即係我意思係嗱，呢個係另外嘅，即係如果係 AHK form 嘅時候咧，個 Y intercept 就唔係等於 K 啦，得唔得？因為個 K 咧其實就係個頂點嘅 Y 坐標嚟嘅 ，OK 就唔係個 Y intercept 嚟嘅咁樣樣。只不過今次呢一題裏邊咧，呢一個 K 點樣呢個 K 咧，其實就係我哋公式裏邊嘅 C 嘅位嚟嘅 ，OK， 即係簡單嚟講就係你 put x 等於0，你咪計到 y 等於 k， 佢咪就係個 y intercept 咯 ，OK， 所以 OQ 就係 k 咁長啦。
我先講到計到咧，好奇怪嘅程式。即係揾 value of k 啦，咁我就將抄錯數啊 ，sorry 啊。
OK， 使我計埋喺呢度。k over k square over 4加 k， 係咪做咗條咁嘅嘢咧？
係啊。
跟住我 count 雙乘啦，2乘以 k square over 4加 k 就等於5k 係咪？即係將兩個分母乘過去對面嗰度，咁跟住拆埋佢先啦。咁即係 k square over 2加 2k 等於5k 啦。
我計到啦，救命啊！跟住 k 會等於0或者-6啦，但係你要 reject， 因為題目有講到。
冇錯啦，k 唔等於0係啦，冇錯。唔係-6喎，應該正6嚟㗎喎，係嘛？減3 k 嘅0度係嘛？呢度係正6啊，應該。
咦？咪住先。咁樣咯，我想講咧，我將即係2 over 5等於 k 除以 k 2 over 4加 k 啦，我將佢變咗做 k 除以不如直接點寫俾你睇啊？
你總之係呢度
我開聽俾你睇，睇唔睇到啊？睇唔到，唔緊要。
睇唔到。
我已經寫俾你睇。
好啊。總之係咪分數之中有分數嗰啲係搞亂咗啊？
係啊。
係，唔緊要，呢度小心啲啊！
我試多次先啦，陣。
你都試多次先，但係你係咪唔係冇堂？我哋而家放學噶啦，係嘛？
冇堂啦。
係喎，咁啊唔緊要啦嘛。你使唔使試到得先走？
咁試到得先走啊！
好啊，我喺度等你。哎呀，原來冇堂，早知我繼續講啦。我以為而家仲冇堂嘅。
老實，你可唔可以做埋下一步，即係拍 C 嗰度個 coordinate 嗰度？我好似錯咗啊，個 vertex。
你講緊邊題啊？
呢一條。
47。
即係拍。
OK。
係啊。
拍 C 嗰度 area 度係嘛？睇下先
係啊。
OPQ。
佢到 K 啦。
K 係6啦，係嘛？睇先。
係啊。
呢個係 K。嗱，如果 K 係6嘅話咧，咁我哋 pass C 咧，我哋即係要揾 OQ， 即係個 OQ 做 base 做個 base 啦，係嘛 ？OQ 就係等於 K。
原來幅圖好唔啱比例咯。
係㗎，你唔好當佢啱比例啊，千祈。
係啊，所以我先覺得自己錯，因為 P 係等於3，即係 x coordinate係3，跟住15啦。但係即係冇可能係咁闊咯，如果係3嘅話。
哦。先。
明唔明啊？
係咪3嚟㗎？係啊，係3嚟㗎喎，係啊。先 P 就係35係嘛 ？OK， 咁所以個 area 咧 of triangle OPQ 咧就係等於1/2乘以個 base 即係 OQ 啦，再乘以個 height 就係3咯，係嘛？咁即係等於9啦，得唔得？
因為先，呢家係用咗邊條邊做 height 喎？
嗱，個 height 應該就係 P 嗰點向左垂直畫翻過去 Y 軸嗰度。因為我用 OQ 嚟做 base 嘅。
OQ
係啦，
所以就係
係啦。
QO 乘以 P 畫過嗰條線再乘翻1/2。
冇錯啦。
Yes。
得唔得？
等我陣，我計埋 DC， 如果之前得嗰個就係問你。
好啊。而家計埋定點啊？
而家計埋，好快。
我等埋你啊，等埋你啊。
38。
喂，你先識計嘅時候可以熄咪啊，嗬？
哎呀，唔緊要啦。咁我想問下，我 D 嗰題係咪應該將 QP 乘以 P 畫過嗰條線啊
？QP
我唔可以揾 S 啊嘛，因為
係啦，嗱佢唔可以揾 S 喎。嗱呢度咧，呢題咧，可能你唔為意用，一定要用一個方法嘅，比較特別啲嘅方法嘅。
唔記得嗰個 ratio 要2次方啊？
差唔多啦，不過唔係2次方呢個，另外一種。
點解啊？
嗱，2次方嗰個咧就係 similar triangle 先係嘅。
係啊，呢個係 ratio 比例。所以個
嗱我
係咪 angle OQS 嘅 area 等於 angle， 唔係即係 over angle QPS 等於嗰個 ratio 啊？
係啦，邊個唔係 angle，記住唔關
triangle 嘅意思啊
？triangle 係 OK。
咁麻煩嘅，
成日都問呢個㗎。嗱，
乜講多次啊？
我俾個公式你啊，你等陣先。
係啊，我哋知道呢個公式。
你知道呢個？你知我講咩啊？
知道。
咩公式啊？
等先啊。
唔使2次，直接其實細嗰個 area over 大嗰個 area 咪得咯。
係啦，嗱呢個 A1，呢個 A2係嘛？跟住呢個咧就 L1，呢個 L2。咁呢個咧就係即係兩個三角形，如果底拍埋一齊嘅話，跟住 share 咗同一個高嘅話咧，咁佢哋個面積比 A1 over A2咧，就會等於佢哋嘅邊長比啦。L1 over L2 咁樣樣，底嘅邊長比咁樣樣。OK， 呢個有冇教過㗎？呢個
好似有，好似有。
其實冇教過嘅應該。
冇啊，林 Sir 有講過喂。
我就諗緊係 L1定係 L2咯，我就諗我係學過係一個係要2次方定係冇2次方咯。
係啦，嗱個要2次方嗰個咧係 similar triangle 嚟嘅。OK， 呢度咧其實係即係嗱，如果你有印象嘅話咧，不過應該冇㗎啦。咁其實我就擺咗喺你哋 Form 2嘅時候咧，嗰個 Maths and Technology 嗰課裏邊教嘅呢度。
老師，Maths and Technology 我哋應該冇聽過書。
都冇聽過書啊。
係啊。
OK， 好唔緊要。 係啦。咁但係因為 Maths 裏邊咧，喺 Maths 裏邊個 curriculum 裏邊咧，其實冇出現過呢一樣嘢嘅。但係咧，佢喺 DSE 裏邊咧，每一年都考一題嘅，最少有一題考呢樣嘢嘅。OK， 咁所以咧，我就想特登咧擺翻喺即係啲課程裏邊咁樣樣。咁不過即係可能大家都冇 Form 2嘅時候咧，冇乜留意咁解啦。咁但係今次我哋應該用邊個三角形去做比例啊？邊兩個三角形去做比例咧？應該
angle PQ 唔係 angle OQS 同埋 angle PQS。
係啦 ，triangle 啊。
哦，好似計到咯。
計到啦係嘛？
咪先嗱，好似咋？戴完頭盔先。合理喎個數。我記得 ，oh no！我記得18/5就係佢係錯嘅咯。
嗯哼，18/5。你而家係咪計到用緊呢兩個三角形同埋呢兩個 base 啊？
係啊。
啊，好啦，嗱，呢兩個三角形咧，
哇！我抄錯數喎。
我又抄兩個。睇先 ，OS 比 TS 其實就係2:5嚟㗎喎，係嘛？
啊哈。
咁樣嚟嘅。
唔怪得知啦，我抄錯數啊！就咁嗰啲搞咁耐都搞唔到咯。
嗱，不過咧，如果我哋用呢兩個三角形嘅話咧，因為咧我哋 triangle OQS 同埋 triangle PQS 都唔知道個面積嘅，係嘛？唔知道面積，我哋淨係知道成個 triangle OPQ 嘅啫。咁所以咧，我就會咁樣做啦。Let 呢個 triangle OQS 就係等於2K，然之後咧 triangle PQS 就係等於5K 咁樣樣。咁佢哋加埋咧，就係等於成個 triangle OPQ 啦，係嘛 ？OK， 然之後咧2K 加5K 咧，就係等於 OPQ 嘅面積，我哋計咗係9嚟嘅，冇錯啦。7K 都係9，係啊。OK， 咁我哋揾到 K 之後咧，其實就可以答翻題啦。Triangle PQS 咪就係5K 咯，即係5/9=45/7。
Oh yes。
記唔記得？
咁我唔 send 呢題俾你啦，因為我咗兩版影唔到兩張相。
好啊，好啊。
好啦 ，thank you，拜拜。
冇嘢啦嘛？
冇嘢啦。
好 ，OK， 好 ，thank you，拜拜。
拜。
拜。咦，雍正知啦，喺邊度啊？
我搞掂啦，我準備走啦，拜拜。
拜拜拜拜。